who do you have to ask for permission from? Number one, we discussed a little bit, which is the government. The government is very similar to number two, which is a corporation. The difference is the government has a monopoly on violence. It has an army. It can force you to do things through weapons. While you may think you own a piece of property or you own a piece of clothing or anything that you feel like you have ownership over, it's actually just a lease from the government. They're giving you permission to continue to own it. They can seize it at any point if you do something that is against their policy or against their laws or against their rules. So there is no true ownership with this monopoly of violence.
Wait a second. I thought I owned my raw chicken. Alloy titles. Make them come back. Or at least educate the army members. They're the biggest slaves. Educate. Who are they really working for? Know thy enemy. People in the army, people in the police, you guys, you think you're doing the good work, and sometimes you're definitely doing the good work, but wake up, bros and sisters. Because most of these governments, as we saw 5 years ago, who are they really working for? Why did almost every single government in the world do exactly the same thing 5 years ago? There were a couple exceptions. Pay attention to those. Anyway, that's our best deck from Jack Dorsey. It's good to keep this in mind. You don't really own that much, do you? Okay, here's another good deck. Welcome to the non-profit industrial complex. What the hell is that? Bernie Sanders, the common, owns 3 houses. What? I thought he was against it. Sells books for profit. Okay, man's gonna make money somehow. Charges for speeches. Are the speeches really that good? Or is he selling some bullshit? And yet he rails against capitalism. Yeah, that's what I heard. Sound familiar? That's not socialism, that's branding. Bernie Sanders is branding himself socialist. He's not so different from a non-profit insurance carriers like many Blue Cross Blue Shield chapters and academic health systems. Claims poverty, collects subsidies, pays no taxes. This guy owns more than most people then. Operates like hedge fund. Like this ties well together with that Jack Dorsey speech. Like when these army people who work for the army and police, that keeps these guys in power, helps them keep their control, even though they the peasants, they the ultimate slaves, if you really start to think about it. But their bosses, who control those armies and those polices, they operate like these, pay no taxes, operate like hedge fund, tell this, do that. It's the same hustle. Preach virtue, yes. How many of those motherfuckers out there? Every good snake oil salesman, every good scammer, every good marketer, those 3 pretty much the same. Most of the time, they always preach that virtue. pocket profit and hope nobody notices. And that's the key part here, because nobody does notice, because everybody's retarded, bro. Nobody's brain ain't really working because the modern society lifestyle overloads your system. It destroys your brain's chemistry. It destroys your body's whole chemistry, your health. And it overloads with you with all kinds of different tasks and stressors. So you don't got time to notice these things, even though they are so freaking clear. If you can just spend a little bit more time in nature, eat a little bit better food, so you get that brain start to work a little bit better, you start to notice this. Trust me, bro. Modern non-profits are not charities. They are corporations with halos. They wrap themselves in moral language, yes, while acting like investment firms, maximizing revenue, minimizing accountability. What did these guys, the corporations that make those shots, what did they do 4 years ago? Did they have any accountability what they did? I haven't seen any arrest yet. I haven't seen these armies, these polices that have the monopoly on violence. I haven't seen them doing anything about those guys. And those guys pretty much more people than were in some of the wars. Like that's pretty much confirmed these days. Like they have a whole bunch of people. Like I said in yesterday's video, these guys ain't afraid to use everybody as a human shield. They don't give two shits about human lives, except their own and their families. Like every human being does. But if we're gonna live in this big system of ours, and we let only some people control the system that think like that, well, you see the results, bro. And expanding aggressively into markets they pretend to serve. Yeah, these guys pretend a lot. They use a lot of moral, virtue signaling. They hope, they pray to the star of their no, but this isn't about helping people, no. It's about preserving the illusion of nobility while banking like a capitalist. The truth, virtue has become a business model, and business is booming. Not healthcare. Bernie Sanders' non-profit is a scam. Yes, could not agree more. Down with the greed. Bro, you have 3 houses. I love some of these normie MPs that get so mad about Trump. Trump this, Trump that, and I'm not for Trump at all, like I said a couple episodes ago. MAGA is MIGA. But the same freaking NPC is like, Bernie Sanders knows what he's talking about. Does he really? Or is he another snake oil salesman? Working for the same team as the other side? Non-profit, virtue, charity, Hodge, book, profit speaking fees, retirement cottage. Yeah, closed no con, subsidized tax exemptions. Yeah, these guys know how to play with the system. They're making hella gas. Remember cream, and remember this world is full of pimps and hoes, and you wanna be the pimp. But you're probably a hoe right now. That's why you're listening based science. We're making you scientist who got base knowledge in your brain so you can become a BIMP, not a hoe.